Hello students. So in the last video we were discussing about the various measures and policies adopted by the government to improve agriculture. We have already discussed the first two measures, that is land reforms and agricultural subsidy. Third, I started it but I couldn't conclude, so let us begin with the third measure introduced by the government to improve the agriculture. The third one is New National Agricultural Strategy. The main focus of this was to bring a bumper increase in the agricultural production. In the last three plans, government did not achieve the targeted growth in the agriculture due to the various reasons. So that means the reforms introduced by the government didn't bring the fruits which was expected from that. So in 1966, the government introduced New National Agricultural Strategy, which included package of measures, and it was very successful and brought bumper increase in the agricultural production of wheat. This resulted into the name Green Revolution. So it is commonly known as Green Revolution. So what is the meaning of Green Revolution? Bumper increase in the agricultural production. And it was introduced by M.S. Swaminathan in 1966 with the Kharif crop. The Green Revolution has two phases. One is emphasis on the production of wheat, especially. So Green Revolution focused on the production of wheat and rice on the first phase, which resulted in increase in the wheat production to a large extent. That is why the first phase of Green Revolution is also known as Wheat Revolution. Thereafter, after the success of Green Revolution in the wheat production, the government started emphasizing on the other agricultural products. That is, it included maize, bajra, pulses, millets, etc., so that their production can also be increased. The main focus of second phase was phase of decentralization. That is, the maize, bajra, etc. producing areas should be uplifted. Their production should be increased and their income should also be raised as per the need of the agriculture. The features of Green Revolution. Features of Green Revolution means it focused on the potential reasons, that is, the main focus was on those areas which were very fertile and suitable for the production of a particular crop. So focus was on that. The second, it introduced modern inputs. Modern inputs included tractor, harvester, threshers, etc. in the agriculture which were earlier not there. Then third point is high yield variety seeds, that is, the best quality seeds having short tenure of production with the pest control treatment, and production of the commodity agriculture products was very high. That is, productivity of these seeds were very high. So that is why it is known as high yield variety seeds. I mean, more output is received by employing less input, that is less seeds. Next is use of chemical fertilizer. It focused and emphasized on the fertilizers, proper irrigation facilities, earlier the farmers were totally dependent on monsoons for the agriculture, but introduction of other irrigation facilities like pump sets, tube wells, etc. helped the people to irrigate their fields very properly in time and thus bringing increase in the agricultural output. It also resulted in increase in the use of pesticides to treat the pests which were otherwise affecting the agriculture production. So these features, apart from that, there was another feature that was active role of the government. That is, government also um took a very key intervention. Rather, I should say the government also helped the agricultural farmers to produce the goods by providing seeds at subsidized rate, even introduced state farms. It also helped in deciding the prices of their products. Excess production was procured by the government, and it also helped in providing credit facilities. So for that, various institutions and agencies were established, like National Seeds Corporation was established for the seeds in 1963. State farms were arranged by the government under the State Farms Corporation of India in 1969. NCDC, that is National Cooperative Development Corporation, that is cooperative farming, need to be developed for keeping that in focus. That is to develop the cooperative farming in the country and to take use of small holdings by joining together to use it as a cooperative farms. That was introduced in 1963. Food Corporation of India in 1965, which kept the foods, excessive foods, agricultural products procured by from the farmers, and it was retained to maintain a buffer stock by the government under the FCI. Then NABARD was there to provide credit facilities to the farmers for various agricultural needs, and ACPC, that is Agriculture Cost and Prices Commission, was set up in 1963 to decide the input and output price, that is price of the inputs needed in agriculture and the price of agricultural products. That was decided by this commission. So this is about your new agricultural strategy, that is Green Revolution, about the features. We'll take up the next topic in the next video. Okay, thank you.